In this video, we'll run a chi-square test using the Youth Cohort Study of England and Wales 2004 to 2007 Cohort 12 dataset. This dataset is available for free download from the UK Data Service website. We're using the Youth Cohort Study of England and Wales to explore what influences a student's enrollment in full-time education after secondary school. We would like to answer the following question. Is there a statistically significant relationship between a student's Year 11 truancy and his or her enrollment in full-time education after secondary school? To help answer this question, we'll run a chi-square test using the variables S2Q10, which concerns the educational enrollment of each student, and S1 truan, which details the truancy behaviors of students in Year 11. A chi-square test is a statistical test used to compare observed results with expected results. The purpose of this test is to determine if the difference between observed data and expected data is due to chance, or if it's due to a relationship between the variables you are studying. Therefore, a chi-square test is an excellent choice to help us better understand and interpret our relationship between our two categorical variables. To perform the chi-square exploring the statistical significance of the relationship between S2Q10 and S1 truan, select Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, and crosstabs. In the crosstabs dialog box that opens up, you'll need to find S2Q10 and move it to the Rows text box, and S1 truan and move it to the Columns text box. Next, click on Statistics. Here, we'll have to click chi-square because we would like to run a chi-square test as well as the crosstabs. Now you can click Continue. Click OK in the original crosstabs dialog box, and the SPSS output window should open. In the output window that opens, you should have three output tables. The first, the Case Processing Summary table, shows you the number of cases that were included in your cross-tabulation and chi-square test, the number of cases that were excluded or coded as missing, and the total number of cases you have in your survey sample. The second output table is your cross-tabulation table. This shows you the number of students who were enrolled or not enrolled in full-time education after secondary school and their histories of truancy. The last output table shows us the results of our chi-square test. Take a look at the column on the far right of this output table. It is the asymptotic significance, or p-value, of the chi-square we've just run. This value determines the statistical significance of the relationship we've just tested. In all tests of significance, if p is less than 0.05, we can say that there is a statistically significant relationship between the variables. The p-value in our chi-square output is p is equal to 0.000. This means that the relationship between Year 11 truancy and enrollment in full-time education after secondary school is significant. It's worth mentioning now that this test, like all tests of significance, only illuminates that there is a relationship and that that relationship has statistical significance, meaning it is not due to chance. Running this chi-square test cannot tell you anything about a causal relationship between truancy and later educational enrollment.